I'm live, IRL. Yeah. Sorry for the wait. If you're already in the live stream, I had some struggle with my cat because he's very um, needy right now of attention. So well, that was a thing. And I never used a phone for live streaming before, so yeah, I don't know, man. Okay. Well. I was online on an auction and bought the Meta Quest Pro, and I just got the package, and now I thought I just do a live stream on that. And the thing is, on the auction, I got the Meta Quest Pro for around 500 euro instead of 1080, because in Europe the price is still extremely up. So yeah, that I think the VR glasses they must be worth 500, I guess, but I would never pay above 1000 euro or dollar for any VR device. So yeah, so much to that. I hope you can hear me. I'm not quite sure how the sound is. And so maybe just thumbs up or something if you can hear me, or if I'm too loud or something, just say something. Well, anyway, let's bring in the box. Sound is good? Nice. The last name, Biscuit, of course, and Mark. Here's the box. The thing is huge and heavy, and I think I will reuse the box as a texture later on. So I wanna take pictures of it. Yeah, my old headset. Wait, I still have it here. I bought a lot of add-ons, and I will still use it for sport stuff and more the sweaty kind of stuff. So this will be still in use. Wait. Give me just a second. So this is the Quest 2, and I bought it used for 150, and this is my cat Nyx. Nyx, like the Greek goddess. And yeah, he's very attention seeking, and he's already claiming ownership on the box. So the box will go to him later on. Yeah, and this is I bought this, I had a lot of problems at the start while using the headset with a lot of pressure on the front. So I bought this, this add-on thing, and it's very easy to take off and put on. And you can also fold it and stuff. And I will still use it because I want to try maybe end of this year to make a VR game. So I will still use it, but plugged into the PC. So yeah, so it will be still in use. And I heard of the Meta Quest Pro that it got face tracking, eye tracking and stuff, and also of course hand tracking. So I can use it for VTubing and shit, and I want to set up a character, so a new avatar, but completely in the PS1 style, so also with the vertex snapping and stuff. And currently that's not possible with the current way of VTubing, so I have to set up everything inside Unreal, but for that I need some kind of face eye tracking stuff, so that's why I had my eye on it. And well, that's why I looked out online for auctions and used ones and refurbished ones. And well, and yeah, end of the year when I want to try the VR game, I want to make it, my goal is to make it multiplayer or something. So that's why I need two glasses. And yeah, and in the end I wanna give it to my brother because he never tried or did anything in VR before, so that's a good that's a thing. Anyway. Kuya, hey, what's up? Oh, also, a friend of mine is working for Paramount Pictures. Paramount Pictures is bringing out in Europe this month two movies, the Dungeons and Dragons movie, and I'm a huge Dungeons and Dragons fan, and also John Wick 4. And yeah, so he got a lot of stress going on, but he gave me a hoodie from the production team from Dungeons and Dragons. That's so awesome. So I got this as a present because he was I think in London for some Paramount shit, and this is from the production team, and yeah, I can't quite remember the last time when I had a zip hoodie, but that's pretty cool. I'm a huge fan, so I can't wait. I'm not sponsored, but watch the movie. So now I want to know what's in here. So I got here my old trusty rusty knife. I made this back in university. I took a blacksmith workshop, and I made this knife out of old train nail, and it took me I think a week to make this shitty thing, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of dull and also very rusty, but I mean, I made it myself, so I'm very proud of this fucking knife. And if someone is interested, no, you can't throw it. I tried it many times before, but yeah, I don't want to give away too much neighbor's kid energy with the knife, but well, I still use it. Is he real, Biscuit? Who is real? I'm real, but I prefer PS1 graphics. Oh god, it would be so funny if I got scammed. If I got scammed and the glasses are not inside. God. What it looks like. Well, that was an edgy attempt. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh damn, the thing is heavy. Hell yeah. Is there still something in there? Okay, so now I have to give the box to my cat. I promised it. Alright. How are we going to do that? Okay. Okay, interesting. The thing is actually sealed. It's sealed. Oh god. But I think the only thing is it's a UK plug. That's the only thing. And the auction was from some kind of finance bullshit company, and they bought a few of them, and obviously meetings in the metaverse are not a real thing, so and will never be, so they threw it out, and I don't know, maybe it's a tax write-off or something, and they put it on auction, and yeah, I got it for 500 euro. Hell yeah. The other thing is you can use the controller as a stylus. So it would be kind of nice if I could set it up inside Unreal to, you know, for some kind of blackboard situation to draw something while in character, while having my digital body. And also the docking station. I heard a lot of terrible stuff about that thing, so we will see. And yeah, but comfort and weight, in a lot of review, a lot of people are said that the design and the weight and stuff, that's the way to go and that's the future. And rusty knife in merch store when? Hell yeah. Dude, I don't know. With rust, everything looks better. Okay, so there's actually a lot of stuff in there, but okay. How do we unwrap it? Okay, there's a zip thing. Okay, so far so good. I got not scammed. I'm very happy about that, because usually I'm the first one to lose a shit ton of money. How the fuck do I... Is it glued? What the fuck? Oh yeah, okay. I mean, already the packaging feels kind of different to the Oculus to the Quest 2. So okay, nice. What's that? Oh, light blocker. Okay. And the controller. Dude. They are heavy, man. They are so tiny, but they are so heavy. I mean, makes sense. I think a whole Android system and graphic chip is just inside the controller, and it got also inside out tracking. But it feels heavy and sturdy. So I don't know, that thing that feels totally cheap and plasticky, and I could smash it with my hands if I want to, but that thing is sturdy, so you could use that as a weapon or something. That's so heavy and firm, yeah. But the layout is pretty much the same. And of course it doesn't need the ring, because it tracks via the cameras and not the tracking device from glasses to controller. So you can track those even if you're holding it behind your head. So that's kind of nice. So to be honest, reading the chat is kind of dumb on the phone, because it always just shows one message and then it's gone. Wait, biscuit? You have to do DIY stuff for comfort. Yeah, yeah. I already looked up, you know, if you can 3D print stuff, and yeah, there's already a lot of stuff going on. Okay, let's take it out. Squeaky. Ooh, can I like it? To be honest, it feels kind of evil. You know, like from Ready Player One, the corporate VR headsets and stuff. It totally feels, it looks like that. But dude, it's small. I mean, I think it's kind of difficult to buy third-party add-ons or stuff. But hey, it looks really nice. There again, the cameras. Nice. Nice. And that foam pads. Curious if you're able to change that stuff. Anyway, is there something else? Ooh, it's like a matrushka. You can always pull something out. No, that's okay. That's just the controller. And that's the docking station. Nice. I mean, to be honest, I have no clue where to put it. I'm already pretty much full here. So if you can see, that's my desk, and that's it. But I mean, maybe I find a spot in maybe here somewhere. Maybe here, I don't know. Space, man. Space is always a problem. And Pablo, meow. Yeah, I know, sorry. He just woke up an hour ago, and now he needs attention, and you know, he needs me to play with him and stuff. But I will show him the box, and he will be quiet for the whole day. And Outlawmore, hello Stark, hi, what's going on? Put it on. You sent your soul to Mark to consume. Yeah, it looks exactly like that. Like he's sucking in all your life energy and your money, and it feels so evil. So in comparison to the Quest 2, and yeah, I know. Get in the box. Go. Okay. 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 Okay, USB-C. Okay. What's that? Oh, okay, that's some light blocking stuff for the side. And what's that? Oh, okay, it's for the front. Yeah, and in 1 second, yeah, die Katze. In 1 second, the whole thing will be full of cat hair. The most terrible thing of having a white cat is having black stuff, because before the cat I grew up with was a total black cat. So I would always wear, you know, black stuff, black clothes, and so on, and it was never a problem. And now with the white cat, you have to adjust and to switch to gray and shit, and yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. The inside is velvet. Okay, that's a nice extra step. Okay, and you put it just on the... Okay, makes sense. Okay, makes sense for transportation and stuff. Okay. So, what's that? I think that must be the cable. Oh fuck! I nearly dropped it. Yeah, I love cats too. Outlaw and Biscuit. Do you own cats yourself, or a cat? Okay, yeah, that's the UK plugin, but I can change that. I have a lot of plugs, and what are those? Okay, so it's for the controller. Is it? Oh, nice! It's magnetic. Okay. This is just a USB-C cable. Okay, I get it. Okay. Okay, pretty nice. I mean, of course, yeah, what? Yeah. Was it just one? What the heck? So without the docking station, you can only charge, without the docking station, you can only charge one controller? That's kind of dumb. What the fuck? Anyway. Okay, there's still something less. A booklet and a little cloth thingy to clean it. Okay. Of course, I can't go through the process of using it for the first time because I don't know how to do that with an iPhone, but I think I will do a video on that because I really want to explore more this retro low poly VR space because I think it's its own genre. And it will grow and grow and grow because, you know, low performance and stuff. And so it will be very compatible with standalone headsets. And I think, yeah, it was Biscuit who came up with the idea of the PS1 VR. And he's currently in the chat. And also with Kingsfield VR. And I think Kingsfield makes total sense as a VR game. And also Shadow Tower. I just played Shadow Tower 2 days ago. Because I started again bootlegging and and burning disk for the PS1. And I know I was trying to play through a few games I never played or never had on my radar. And okay, a lot of stuff is magnetically. That's kind of nice. Oh, nice! And you have 2 plugs for headset, for headphones. That's nice. I think the biggest crime against gamers is that the biggest crime ever is that nearly all devices got rid of the plug for the headphones. And I don't know why. I love using, you know, wired headphones. And because I don't know, I don't trust Bluetooth, man. They're trying to grab your soul, just like this headset. But I think the headset will go nicely with my headphones. And I think it should be also with the space and stuff. It should work together. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I have to look into the whole details later on, after I charged it the first time. And well, God, I really hope I don't break something. Oh, also very important to all Patreons. I just uploaded a moment ago a new asset collection, a PS1 style parking lot asset collection on Patreon. And because the last few weeks I made a shitload of assets, and now I'm, saving and exporting them into individual smaller asset collections, and I will drop them in, I don't know when, but the first asset collection dropped today on Patreon, PS1 style parking lot, so with fences and asphalt and stuff. And so if you need a parking lot with urban shit like that, you can grab it on the Patreon. And yeah, and I'm the weekend I spent the whole weekend working on the game, adjusting assets and stuff, building environment, baking lighting and stuff. So there will be also a video on that, and I want to make a video on that. And yeah, it's Outlaw. You had a cat when I lived with my parents. Now I only wish to have a cat. Yeah, so Outlaw, it's difficult. For me it was the opposite situation. When I moved out from my mom's apartment, I took the cat with me because she doesn't want to take care of a living being. That explains me. And yeah, so I had this very strong bond with my black cat, and I named him Salem, based on Sabrina, the show. And he was a blessing and a menace. He was like a black cat. He was a satanic omen. Yeah, such a quirky little weirdo. And yeah, I'm gonna charge it in a moment. And let's put it aside. Oh, and I want to show you very quickly something. Yeah, so I play a lot of old PS1 games for research purposes and stuff, and I like to play them on the original device. So back then, when I was little, I had a PS1, but I think my mom lost it in some kind of garage sale situation, and I had a lot of burnt disc because, of course, we couldn't afford, the real game, and some games from Japan weren't available in Europe and stuff. And the thing is, my uncle was in IT back, starting the 2000s, and so he could burn me the games and stuff. So that was pretty cool. And I don't know. Emulation is cool and stuff, but also for game preparation, some certain jams I like to have physically. So I like to do the illegal way of gaming and burning them on disk. And I don't know. I also back then I made custom covers, so I drew art from the game, so fan art from the game. It made basically a whole bootleg disc myself. So, and currently I'm playing Shadow Tower from 1999. And yeah, I know. Sorry, the cat. Shadow Tower, and dude, it's so hard. So you really can see it's from Front Software, and it was, I think, predecessor and a huge influence of all the Souls-like games from FromSoft, and this game is very close. And I think it's really, I mean, it was released 1 year before the millennial switch, and you can really feel so the next gen a tiny bit of next gen and old gen in this one game. So graphically, my aesthetic is very close to Shadow Tower, my fantasy, dark fantasy shit. And here is Treasures of the Deep. And currently I did a lot of research on that game for the water park game, and still some assets and how the water works a bit and stuff. And underwater, the post-processing, I took a lot of inspiration from Treasures of the Deep. And of course, the first modern FPS game ever was Alien Resurrection from 2000. It's the best FPS. So the Alien Resurrection game has basically the normal input and controls of a normal modern FPS. It was the first one, and pretty nice. Tel Concerto, still want to play it, and Misadventures of Tron Boney. It was a spin-off game from Mega Man Legends with the cat in the robot suit. And here I got it again in different speeds, because this PlayStation reads a bit faster with the frames than the old one. So yeah. And I met a guy online who does a lot of ripping, so I can ask him, to rip files and stuff. And he's an older guy, but it's so funny that he was totally all ears when I asked, because I bought from him hacking macro SDs, memory cards. Those ones. And those basically allow you to use burned games like those on your PlayStation. And I have here one memory card for the older model. This one. 7502. And this one is 102, I think. 102, yeah. And those are basically your PlayStation based on the Tony Hawk's, the Tony Hawk exploit back then. And if you plug it in and you throw in the disc, you can play the burnt games. Pretty nice. Pretty gangster, if you ask me. Outlaw, I would love to take my cat back, but we live on like a countryside, and I moved to a large town. Oh yeah, sounds like he's already in a good spot with the countryside. He's too much used to going outside whenever he wants. Yeah. I feel sometimes also kind of sad because we have this very, very tiny, so the building I'm living in is very tall, very huge, in the middle of Vienna. And we have this tiny garden situation in the inside where the bins are. And sometimes I just take the cat with me outside, and he's actually well trained if we are outside. So he's always very close to me and never goes very far. But once it was very creepy because I sometimes, leftovers and stuff, and cat food the cat doesn't like anymore because it's too dried out and stuff. And I scrape it together and put it on to my window, and the crows eat it. So I have a shit ton of crows on my windows. and the crow noticed me. So one big crow, the thing is bigger than the cat, and it noticed me once when I got outside, and the fucking crow threw a ripped foot from a dove at me, from a pigeon. That was so weird. It was kind of, like in a ritual or something. Or he was like offering me, hey, thank you for all the leftover food, bro. Here's a pigeon foot. And dude, that was so weird. And I don't know, I have still a nice connection, friendship situation with the crows outside. And I have to take a picture if you're interested in crows. Anyway. And yeah, and once they tried to play with the cat. I threw the garbage out, and the cat was, as always, next to me, and the crow was slowly approaching my cat. And I was like, oh god, I hope nothing bad is happening and stuff. But I don't know, they're just like looking at each other, like in some Disney movies thing. That was so weird. Anyway. So if you need some ritual with crows and shit, just tell me. I have a lot of them. And oh, sorry. Oh god, I can't take. I have to watch my own stream on the tablet because I can't read the chat on the phone. Blah 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 blah. Outlaw. I would love to take. Yeah. Mark. I gotta get that wooden monitor stand. So neat to store in tablet. Yeah, it's so awesome. I got that thing, I think, for around 20 euro or something at IKEA. Because IKEA is currently, I don't know, they have a whole section just for gaming, IT, and PC stuff. And that thing blends in so well with the table and shit. In my personal opinion, I would love a more darker setup with the table, but my girlfriend, I promised her to let her make the decisions for tables and shit. So, because I had the last word at the last apartment, so now everything is fucking bright. But anyway, from IKEA, very cheap, and sometimes even in the sales corner. Aviator. Crows do actually. Crows do that actually. They will become your friend if you feed them. Nice. Same. I also. If you feed me, I become your best friend. That's very simple. That applies to all creatures in the universe, I guess. So wait. Outlaw. I wish I had a crow pet. They're so smart. Yeah, dude, they're so smart. I got a lot of, little from tin cans and beer cans, like little metal pieces on the window, because they leave it there like some kind of currency. And the thing is, I would love to train them to just give me money and I give them food or something. That would be so awesome, because I don't do the crime. I just find the money on my window. So hey man. Yeah. Mark, trust me, better to be friends with a crow than enemies. Yeah man. They talk to each other. You piss one off, you piss all of them off. Yeah, hell yeah. So yeah, if you piss one off, you piss all of them off. That's kind of a gang situation, or like a very strong friendship. Mark, we got new IKEA in Slovenia. Gotta check it out then. Yeah. So, dude, my whole apartment is covered in IKEA shit. IKEA. I think I have nothing really. Oh yeah, I have one thing. I have an Victorian age table for the TV, and it got painted over so many times, and I don't know, it's over 200 years old or some shit. And the thing is, my mom lives in the area with a lot of old people, So if someone dies, she gets a lot of stuff from their relatives, and that also means I get a lot of stuff free. So I get a lot of, you know, old tables, old cameras and stuff, because people die. That's so awesome. And yeah. But I think that's the problem if you live in an area with a lot of old people. And yeah, but in my country, and also in, you know, countries like Japan and stuff, the old generation is a big problem, because there are so many old people and not enough young people. And yeah. Biscuit, I wished I could train a lot of crows, say run and then leave them in hiking roads. Yeah. Dude, if you have something like a DJI, a crow is like a satanic intelligent DJI drone. If you have a crow that follows you and stuff. Yeah, dude. Next time I meet one of my crows, I take a picture or a video or something, and I will send it in the Discord or just post it somewhere. And so, do we get rid of all that stuff? So, for all the remaining people in the chat, I was trying to, because I changed my contract with my phone provider thing, internet provider, and so my internet on my phone is fucking fast and strong, and I'm paying way too much to use all of that gigabytes of internet and stuff. So now I was trying to, you know, do the first IRL stream, because my goal is to maybe do some weird stuff in Vienna, because we are in Vienna we have a lot of old graveyards and, you know, some catacombs with you know, really fucked up statues of angels and shit, and so maybe we can find some interesting assets there to 3D scan or something. And I don't know. And also I want to go to the torture museum of torture that's not very far from me away, and I was thinking about, you know, doing an IRL stream. And yeah, let's go to the museum of torture together. And also a lot of haunted houses. We have a lot of, you know, a lot of older people, more on the countryside. They are very, you know, a lot of paranormal shit is happening there. So would be nice to do some IRL creepy horror stuff. And also I want to check out the in Vienna we have a very big graveyard, a very old big graveyard. And it's gothic, and you know, there are also a lot of gold elements in the, and yeah, I don't know, it looks like in the movie. So it would be nice to scan some sculptures and tombstones. I mean, but still to be, you know, respectful and stuff. I don't want to do a live vlog from the graveyard and be kind of disrespectful. Mark, you heard of Stockcrafts? No? Great, ready for craft stocks. Dude, just a vlog with my crows. Just a, I don't know, an Instagram channel or something, just with the crows. Living with the crows or something. Stock crows, yeah. Hi V, hi, what's up? Oh, also, a thing is, I want to play around, because I still haven't figured out how to do retro sound design the right way, but I know how to do sound design the creepy way. So I found, wait. I found those old audio tapes, and it was a gift from a very old how some psychic doctor thing. So it's not like a psychologic. Ja, doch. This is a psychologic doctor living next to my mom, and I got a lot of. My mom was asking me if I wanna, use the tapes to write over and reuse them for something, music or something. And I said, yeah, sure. And now I have a shit ton of psychological, readings and psychological studies on tape. And I think I'm gonna maybe hear through them and digitalize them. And it's so fucking creepy because there are a lot of psychological studies to the psychologic way of losing fat and shit, and psychic of children was somewhere. So, and it's all very old. So they are all from, I don't know, 70s and 80s. And what's this? Yeah, also, yeah. So, and I wanna use the tapes because I bought a while ago because my brother has a car with the only a tape reader, so a very old car. And so he was asking me if I could, help him with digitalizing, writing on tapes, his playlists from Spotify and shit. And I helped him with that, and I bought on Amazon this vintage digitalized tape recorder. So you can put in here a SD card or USB stick, and you can just record with the red button. With the red button, the tape. You can record over them, or you can. I think you can also extract it from the tape with a AV cable input. So I want to try to, mess up the tape. Yeah, it's cassette to USB and reverse. So USB to cassette. And I was thinking about, maybe cracking them open and messing up the magnetic tape to get distorted end result of sound. And maybe let's stretch some parts, scratch over some parts, just mess it up. And I was also thinking about maybe screwing a hole and throwing in a second wheel or something, so it will play way slower. And I think you can get a lot of interesting distorted audio out of those tapes. And so I wanna record maybe the music for a horror game or sound effects for a monster or something. Record it to a broken tape and then play it again, digitalize it again. So because the more often you reuse a file from digital to analog, it gets more and more distorted. And I think the outcome would be pretty awesome. Mark, doctor, what I tell you in the room is confidential, right? Yeah, no. There was one tape from some therapy session with the children or something. Really creepy. Yeah, here from Schmidt. I already heard through that one. That's a very old one from the 70s. That's a whole psychological, talking session from one patient in German. And that's fucking creepy because if I have all the secrets of this person on this tape. That's so weird. Anyway, Maybe I look through it, and if I find some very disturbing shit, we can do some, I don't know, something with it. I don't know, man. Cassette to USB. Never saw that before. Yeah. So actually, I was trying to buy a second one, but exactly this recorder isn't available on Amazon anymore for some reason. Very sad. But the thing is, I don't know. Maybe there are other ways. Oh, and also the microphone that's built in is really bad, and I love the result of the sound, especially if you record and put it on the tape directly. Dude, it's so creepy. I love it. And Mark, don't open them. Yo, you can pull the tape out and crinkle it manually. Yeah, sure. I think there are a lot of ways. I saw a lot of stuff online, how to play around with the tapes, and I think we will figure something out. And hi, Fat Kid Games. Hi, dude. Hi, dude. Thanks for the content. I have learned a ton from your vids, so I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. It's very nice. Yeah. Currently, I had a lot of stress with commissions because I'm trying to get the rent together and stuff, because it isn't that easy if you're independent. But I'm living the dream so well, and now I can go back to making videos and assets for the game. But I don't know. I'm always trying to do something clever, to reuse stuff, and maybe I model something and throw it then into a video or something, or from a commission and make a video out of it. But it isn't that easy all the time. So hey, and I'm a fellow fan. Yeah. I have all the Hellboy library editions. Really? Same, man. And also I just bought the Hellboy art book, because I was trying to recreate the Hellboy style in low poly. That was for a video I was trying, but I still haven't fully figured it out. And also the Hellboy game will come out this year, and they kind of figured it out, but I want to keep it more low poly. So I really love the book. I always look into it to get some inspiration. And I also started to read Headlooper. It's a mixture from Mike Magnolia's style and more this modern, I don't know how to call it. It's this very classical modern style, and it's very down my alley. It's you have this warrior. He's carrying a witch's head. He's trying to bring it to the king and shit, and meanwhile he's fighting other creatures. And I really love that kind of dark fantasy shit. And also my big plan is for upcoming stuff is to cover more and different low poly styles. I want to keep it very retro, but still I want to cover more and different low poly styles. And especially because my girlfriend there's a lot of children books, book illustration, and her style is a bit aligned with that one. It's very stylized, and so it's kind of sad to not have because I'm approaching a more realistic direction, but I wanna try some stylized stuff too. And I have to say, I think this style will work very well in low poly, and also the Hellboy style, because it lives off that edginess and flat colors. So basically only the shadows are stuff to figure out. and yeah, I love it. I was trying to get a tattoo recently from Hellboy because there was a tattoo artist that has a very similar style to Mike Magnolia, but he was also like, no, I don't do fan art, I do only my own stuff. So I really respect that. But my next tattoo date is for I get a kraken on the upper arm, but in a very, you know, traditional tattoo kind of way. So, oh, also, if you're already around, oh wait, oh, I totally lost it. I left for a moment. Why is he showing old stuff? Yeah, sorry, you missed you missed a huge gap. And first 20 years, yeah, I have this one too. Nice. If you need any help, hit me up. Sure, man. I'm gonna hit you up. But I really like figuring shit out myself. So I love the challenge. Also, the recent commission I made for Super Swim Team 7. I made the VTuber, and a big thing for the VTuber character from Swim 7 was the cape and the hood. And I fucking figured it out how to create a nice hood and cape in low poly, and also for the VTuber setup. So I'm very proud of that, but I wanna give him the time to, you know, figure out his VTuber reveal stuff, so I don't wanna interfere or spoiler anything for him, because he's also delivering and contributing a lot of his own style to the light setup of his VTuber. So that's not just my thing. And I have this one too, very Mike Magnolia influenced, but its own thing, yeah. And best adaptation of Mike Magnolia's style is the amazing Screwhead, yeah. Head anime, true, totally true. Screw on, yeah. Jay, hey, what's going on? Nice to catch you streaming, bro. Hi, love you, man. Love your content. Fat Kid, yeah, Junji Ito. Dude, Junji Ito. He is amazing. Also, the person behind the crucial, terrible stuff he's drawing is just lovely. The guy is so quirky. I watched a lot of Junji Ito reacts to videos on the Crunchyroll YouTube channel. Dude, he's kind of cute. He's so, you know, so down to earth for that of he's such a larger than life person. And please teach it how to make hood and gloves for low poly in the future. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I have a few boards of madness. I have here my pinboard with plans and what to do and still need to do's, and also my sketchbook and shit. And I have so many things planned, but sometimes I even make a tutorial and delete it afterwards, because it just kind of, you know, I get a lot of comments from, it's too slow paced, you need to add music and stuff, and or I over explain something too long and not too straight to the point and stuff, and that's a bit hurtful. And sometimes I rewatch my whole tutorial 2 hours long, and I think the same, and then I'm, you know, feeling kind of uncomfortable of loading it up and stuff, and it plays all into this imposter thing. Just because I'm on the internet, I'm not anyway. And blah blah blah. Homoludens, hey, what's up? Hi from Russia. Fadex, hi. Nice profile pic, that looks awesome. I'm trying to figure out how to pixel art low poly. Would be awesome for, yeah. Dude, yeah. And yeah, so I also wanna make a few, you know, PS1 style, very low poly PS1 style, based on a Metal Gear and Resident Evil VTuber characters, because I'm totally in this workflow with the PS1 style VTuber, but I haven't done any videos at all on that topic, what makes no sense. So anyway, Fat Kid Games. I live in Japan, so take pictures of old building for 3D textures. Junji Ito is great. Artist in architecture and geometry. Yeah, dude. Also, I think he was a teeth technician or something, and he did a lot of technical, medical drawings and shit. And you truly can see that in his more gory close-up shots from the manga. And hey, Super Swim Team 7, Swim 7. What's going on? Oh, Crest Pro, yeah. Yeah, still try to figure out how to play VR chat. The thing is, I wanna upload my character to VR chat, but I wanna use my new character setup. So I put that one on hold, and I'm still using the default butter avatar just for random shit. And yeah, but VR chat and VR in a nutshell is pretty huge for me since the last few months. So I switched my this workout stuff. I do a lot of workout stuff with the VR glasses, and I don't know, it kind of works because I totally forget time. Also for swimming and diving, you totally forget time. So water is something for me, and VR, I forget time and just, can do some Beat Saber or shit for hours. Totally, PS1 style worlds in VR chat would be so nice. I think VR chat is a rabbit hole in itself. This year I'm taking a small break from pushing myself too hard. Yeah, Mark. We have to use this as an intervention. You're doing way too much, man. You need to step a bit back, at least one, media field or something, to skip on that, to have more room in your head for one thing. Dude, if Mark, if you, post something or talk about what you're doing or currently working on, I get a headache, man. I get stressed out just by checking out what you're doing, man. And Swim 7, have you seen the PS1 style, that PS1 Metal Gear remake in Boneworks? Yeah, that's totally down my alley. That's so awesome. And at the start, this was also my plan to do more, maybe something for Boneworks, but the motion sickness was a bit hit it too hard in Boneworks. I don't know why, but so I kind of, didn't continue playing the game, or I can only play Boneworks in small doses. And Bone Labs. Yeah, totally. The first level remade. But I want to remake the VR missions in VR, because it totally makes sense to have Metal Gear 1 VR missions in VR, right? So that's kind of a thing I really want to do. And yeah, Mark. If I stand up and play and I get motion sick, I sit down and tend. Yeah, true. Yeah, and the thing is, I just recently checked out that you can, with the MetaQuest Pro, you can adjust the eye thing a bit better than with the Quest 2. So I'm looking forward to that, because a small change with the lenses makes a huge difference. But I want to very quickly talk about that book. I bought it used on Amazon, and I got here some, I don't know, shit or coffee stain. And I love that book, man. There's a lot of, ancient lore of creatures in there. Genau, yeah, a compendium of monsters, myths, and legends. And because I'm basically here in Vienna, you get thrown that shit everywhere, because in every museum or old paintings and stuff, we have medieval Christian dark fantasy shit like that. And I really love it to get inspiration story-wise or style-wise from these old creatures. Eagle of Zeus and stuff. And because nowadays, a lot of video games and movies are influenced by other movies, so it's kind of repeating itself. And the thing is, in my opinion, we should go. I mean, if you want to draw inspiration from something, go all the way back and draw from that inspiration. So that way you're not, remaking Avengers over and over again or something. And yeah, Babylonian devil traps. Dude, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. And I thought for the channel, because I'm thinking about maybe doing some 1 hour late night sessions of just sculpting monsters, PS1 style low poly monsters. So I can do something like, a time-lapse video a week or something, and just for, a monster of the week situation. And that's a big plan. And yeah, my girlfriend is ringing the door, and I think that's the point where I have to end the stream. Thank you guys so much, and hey, thank you Swim for passing by the way. Didn't expect that one. And bye Biscuit and Quarka. You ain't a blue low poly skeleton. Yeah, not today. Not today. Okay, bye.